20 minutes past the Rick and Bubba Show. 877-WE-BE-BIG is our number. I want to thank the folks at Alta Vista Hotel. Always help us out with our guests here when they come to town. And want to thank for putting up the Naked Cowboy and last night for him to be on the show this morning. So appreciate all your help with all of our guests. A lot of comments about the Grammys last night. We'll start with John in Auburn, Alabama. John, how you doing this morning?
Hey, Rick and Bubba, what's up?
John, welcome to the show, sir.
Hey, check this out. I'm Mike Thomas's buddy. Y'all know Mike?
Mike Thomas.
Help
From
us.
Lighting and Lamp?
Yes,
Oh,
I sure do.
Yeah, sure do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, did you hear about Mike's credit card?
Yes, we did. I was there.
Maxed out.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Bubba was there. I remember that story. And then it happened to Speedy.
Nothing like entertaining clients.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember we told that story, and then you and I went down to that restaurant that time? But anyway, go ahead.
Hey, check this out. I might be wrong, but I think I'm 99% sure that agreement is a word.
But is it a word that means what he was trying to say, like we're all in agreement?
I think that's how he was trying to say it. I've heard it said that way, though, like agreement. We're all in agreement.
Up. It'd be marked
Look,
lock up.
On this show, any word could work.
How about this? The English language, it could be. He could be just exactly dead on. Who knows?
How about I want him to be wrong, though, because I want him to be greatly embarrassed. But because what he was trying to say was embarrassing. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you calling, John. Let's go to Amanda in Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, Amanda, how you doing?
Hey, guys. Monkey Grass.
Hey,
Welcome.
Thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Do y'all remember the award show, whatever, with Sheryl Crow, and she had on the shirt that said, "War is not the answer"?
Right, because she says the way to not have wars is not to have enemies.
Right. Well, last night, I guess she changed her mind because the band on the strap on her guitar said "war" on it. Did y'all notice that?
Well, what I love, it was supposed to say no war, but her
hair was covering it.
Her hair was so long it just said war, and I got a great chuckle out of that, too. So I'm so glad you brought that up because I had forgotten about that. But, the thing about it, it's just she claims that the Grammy people told her not to say anything, and they weren't supposed to say anything. The CBS...
Well, we're all in agreement with that, right?
Yeah, and the CBS folks said, no, we never told anybody not to say. They can express themselves however they want, but, within reason. So
I don't know that dictionary is going to have it, Speedy.
Yeah. That's
From D's third grade.
It's not a word.
Yeah, so, that to me, just think, Cheryl, if you wanted to still do a message, you need to be smart enough to pull your hair up
right,
in a ponytail or something.
Sweetheart.
But I'll tell you this, it was a very nice outfit she had on. I thought she looked very nice. And I didn't, the song that, this thing with her and Kid Rock is strange, isn't it?
Did you see his guitar band? That was a seatbelt.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to ask Kid Rock. I wonder if he's a big war protester. I can't picture that. Can you?
No, he's probably more of the laid-back hippie, not, all peace.
We can call Todd Jones and find out.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well,
I try to think back to what anybody would say at trade school, and then I would know, so.
Bubba, do you realize how funny it is that her guitar strap just had the word war on it?
The only thing that would have been better if it had said no more war, and all you could see is more war,
That would have even been better. Let's go to Ellen in Birmingham, Alabama, listening on Y94.5 and watching on Turner South. What's up, Ellen?
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Ellen.
Hey, I had a question, actually, that I was a little bit confused about.
Okay.
And I'm not a big hard rock fan at all, but I thought Fred Durst was talking about the hard rock category in general and not about the war.
No,
I thought he said that this category needs to go away.
No. He said war. He said the word war.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll play it for you again. He said we're all in agreement that this war needs to go away.
We need an English teacher. Is agreeance a word?
No.
It may be, but even if it is, I don't think... I do know enough to know in that...
Wouldn't you say we're all in agreement?
Yes. Right. I know enough to know that's what he should have said in that sentence. Now, agreeance might be a word that's used for something, but...
Agreeance?
If we're all in agreement about something, we are not in agreement about it.
All right, here we go.
Before I say the rest, I just really hope we all are in agreement that this war should go away as soon as possible.
I'm in agreement with you. Which, really, in a funny way, is he saying we need to go ahead and get started? I mean, isn't that what he's saying?
Let's go to...
Get it over with.
Yeah, get it over with. Hey,
I agree with that. How about that?
We're in agreement with you, Fred.
Sure.
Mike in Huntsville, listening to the Rocket and watching on Turner South. What's up, Mike?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, how about this?
The only thing I thought that was impressive about the Grammys was watching it in high definition on my 57-inch TV.
Yes.
High definition rules.
You know, overall, you can't really say. You know, a lot of times you come away from the Grammys and there was some moving performance that or somebody really came out and really. I didn't see too much going on. Did you?
No, not really. What was the girl that was presenting with B.B. King? Did you see her?
Oh, yeah. Erica Badu. Oh, gosh. What was she doing? Was she playing the role of Diana Ross this time?
She couldn't even read the teleprompter.
Well, Mike, there's a great joke here, too, about your high-definition TV that apparently you spent all your money on it and had to shortchange on your cell phone. But I'm not going to go into that, okay?
But you know, sorry about that. That's right. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. She comes out. It's not like she's just given an award. This is a Lifetime Achievement Award to someone who's dead, okay? And their family is sitting out there for this wonderful moment for their loved one to be recognized at the Grammy Awards as some goofy, you know, drunk, whatever, Erica, coming out there.
What did she do?
Stumbling through it.
She's a singer, but R&B singer.
Yeah, I've never.
Well, what did she do, though?
She butchered it. She couldn't even say it, and then she kept going, well, I guess I should have come to rehearsal. And B.B. King's looking like, you're darn right you should have. Thankfully, he stepped over there and, said something nice about the person. Yeah. And then they showed the shot of the family sitting there going, hey, thanks. Here was our dad's great moment, and you're butchering it because you wouldn't come to rehearsal and learn what to say. And let me say, who puts her in charge of that? And she's got stuff all over her arms, and and she's dressed all weird. She's acting like she's stoned.
Afro wig.
Yeah,
you get that same feeling if you look. Lifetime Award presenter Axl Rose.
Yeah, exactly.
You go, oh, no, not that.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna stay at home.
Shouldn't somebody go? Well, this is a big deal, and this is somebody that Erica Abdu whatever had never even heard of. Let somebody like B.B. King, who may have even known this person,
knows knowledge of the person,
has some knowledge of them. Why you just want to send out somebody? You know what I mean? That just use some common sense. Let's get an agreement.
So you know what? I'm glad I missed it.
Yeah. So, but do you realize how the family must have felt? You think they didn't want to go up there and slap her? Let's go to Suzanne, Gardendale, Alabama, home of Kurt Jarvis. Suzanne, how you doing?
Doing good, thanks.
Welcome.
Lucky grass.
Glad you called. So you got a dictionary?
I had to look it up.
Okay.
Okay, according to the second college edition, the American Heritage Dictionary, the definition of agreement is an arrangement between parties regarding a method of action.
Sure. Yeah, we know about agreement, but what about agreeance?
Well, I can't find it. I was just giving you the definition.
Yeah, it's not in there.
It's not in here, no.
Yeah. Agreeance is not a word.
He tried to say
a method of action.
Sure. Yeah, we know about agreement, but what about agreeance?
Well, I can't find it. I was just giving you the definition.
Yeah, it's not in there.
It's not in here, no.
Yeah. Agreeance is not a word.
He tried to say agreement and something else.
And he got tangled up in his big war protest moment, which I love. That's what I was dreaming of. Oh, gosh, yeah. Erica had not shaved under her arms. They looked like she had buckwheat in a headlock. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that just hits you hard, doesn't it? I mean, really, that just I can't stay with you after
Christy in Montgomery told us that information. I'm gonna tell you something, ladies. I know y'all can talk culture all you want to, and your opinions and what they do, and so on and so on. Let me tell you something. In the old U.S. of A., shave your underarms. We ain't into it.
Come on.
We ain't into it. Shave your underarms.
That's why we left.
Ain't nothing attractive about you having a woolly booger under your arm. We ain't into that. You know what? Would you agree?
Absolutely.
That ain't our deal. We'll come back 28 minutes past.
Boy, I hate I missed the show.
Yeah, well, look, it's always full of material. I mean, full of material. We'll be back, and we've got you want to do a contest or something?
Sure.
We'll give you a chance to win some stuff from the Rick and Bubba prize closet, so hang on.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. I can't start another.
We're back. It is 34 minutes past the hour of the Rick and Bubba Show. Interesting concept here as we come back. The lines are full of people ready to play, but they don't know what we're going to play.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, but it's drive-through password. Probably not good news for all of you because I doubt you're at a drive-through on hold right now. So it is drive-through password.
That is good stuff right there.
So I'm sorry. Now the line's quickly clearing. But find a drive-through.
Oh, I knew it was going to be good over there.
I knew it. Somebody right there went, God, get over here.
I knew my country.
Look, there was somebody sitting there with the New Testament in front of them. I was ready to know the good book.
I listened real close Sunday. I might be in there.
Yeah, you know? Drive-through password. So find a drive-through, get set up, and we'll be ready to go. We were talking about the Get Me Out of Here, I'm a Celebrity TV reality show. I watched Friday night with the big crocodile controversy.
Oh, yeah.
And where they all pitched their fit, and Robin Leach said we're having a meeting with the producers right now and all this. But I couldn't figure out. They said she was not in danger. The little Playboy bunny who everybody wanted. Nikki. But she had to go get these stars out from under buoys in a muddy water with crocodiles in it and a snake that was in there that they didn't know was in there.
And they were pretty vague though when they asked, could you get hurt? They kind of said, hey, no. But they weren't really as defined in going...
They had a guy on the shore holding a rifle, ready to shoot them with darts if they went after.
Yeah.
That was the...
But what if he misses?
Yeah.
What if that particular alligator is immune to that?
That was Robin's... that was his...
That was Robin's... You mean to tell me... And he said, that's our line of defense? But
and Alana last night,
how about this?
She had to go hit him in water.
I need to find out about that because I don't know what happened last night.
She had to bob for stars, and it's like there's like all kind of stuff.
Well, let me say this.
I mean, just like in little boxes. She had to go in the box and bob down up in there.
She was bobbing in a box?
Yes.
Now, let me tell you this. They can say what they want to, but as a viewer, I'm loving it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get in there with those crocodiles, man. That was huge.
Well, I saw a little bit.
And I wanted to see her get attacked.
I saw a little bit of it last night. They went behind the scenes and showed how they were doing it. But I didn't quite buy into everything they were saying. They said, you know, we've got all these robotic cameras and we've got camera operators, but they don't know they're being, you know, that the camera's on them, and they're hid in this rock. But the rock had like a big hole in it with a lens sticking out. And I went, you know, I know I'm not an expert on the Outback, but that right there does not look real to me.
Now,
you know what I mean?
I will say one thing. Downtown Julie Brown seemed to not know that they were still broadcasting when she leaned up in, what's her name's ear, and says, if you say one more thing about me, I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah.
And tried to whisper it to her where nobody could hear it.
Let me tell you something. You say one more thing about me, I'm going to hurt you. I just usually need to know that.
I will say that.
She physically threatened me. She physically threatened me. Don't go there, girl. Don't you go there, girl.
One of the critical items that downtown Julie Brown should have brought was eyeliner.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I have never, ever seen makeup make such a difference.
I tell you what, though, Alana was impressive last night. She got up in there, and she got 10 stars. And this one was like this freaking crazy possum, black-haired, wild thing that was sitting there going, ah! I mean, she went up in that box, and came out with a star.
Now, how are they going to stop that thing from biting her on the nose?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
How about this? That one was just somebody would have been hungry. Sorry, gang.
Well, how about this? They got 1 out of the crocodiles out of 10, and that was a gimmick. She never found it. They gave it to her because she was crying her eyes out.
Tonight, downtown Julie Brown has to go try to get the Bush Tucker trial deal.
Bradley in Fort Payne, are you at a drive-thru, Bradley?
Yes.
All right, Bradley, hang on. Rox, we'll get back to you, but hang on just a minute. All right, you know how the game is played. When we hear the speaker, we're going to give you 60 seconds. You have to make the drive-thru person say the word that Bubba gives you. You can't say you're on the show or say any part of the word.
Okay.
And it's a word or a phrase.
Okay.
Or it could be proper name in this case.
Yeah, we're waiting for the speaker.
Hold it up so we can hear them good, okay?
Okay.
Bradley, your word is Sheryl Crow. Sheryl Crow. Ready, go!
Okay. Yes, before I order, I'd like to ask you a question. Can you name some popular female singers maybe on the Grammys last night?
Oh, I would say J-Lo or Britney Spears.
J-Lo.
No, she,
I can't understand.
She said J-Lo.
Her last name is also a bird.
That's good.
That's good.
30 seconds.
Please help me.
So you're killing me.
You're killing me.
Oh, gosh. No chance.
20 seconds.
Did you hear it?
What'd she say?
You say it again?
Sheryl Crow.
Thank you.
Wow. Boy, technology was struggling there.
But you did it, man! How about now? All right, we're going to put you on hold. You just won yourself a Rick and Bubba love package from American Classics, the official licensee of Rick and Bubba stuff. You can always get a full line of Rick and Bubba merchandise by going to rickandbubba, spelloutn.com, click on merchandise, and shop from American Classics. But we will send you, Bradley, some free stuff in the mail. So stand by. We're getting your address, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You the man.
Let's go to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Emily. Emily, are you there at the speaker?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You know how to play.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're waiting to hear the speaker ask for your order. There it is.
Your word is Dixie Chicks. Dixie Chicks, ready, go.
Yes. Can you tell me a famous country artist? There's 3 of them. They're all women. They sing. Can you tell me what their name is?
Police say, but I know.
The Dixie Chicks?
Hey! No, there it is.
Yes.
You won.
What's up with phones today?
That's all. Thank you.
Well, I tell you, if you're in the digital domain today, it's rough out there, but we did hear
we're
that.
about 2 bits short of a bite there.
Emily, American Classics, the official licensee of Rick and Bubba Stuff, is sending you a Rick and Bubba love package with Rick and Bubba goodies. So we'll get your address. Hang on, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir. Wow, that hurt. Let's go to Scott in Gardendale. Scott, are you at the drive-thru?
I'm here.
All right, buddy. We want to hear them ask for your order. Pretty good phone.
Welcome to Burger King. This is Bobby. May I take your order?
Okay, this is
Scott,
good.
your word is agreement. Agreement, ready, go.
Wow. Hey, how you doing? I need to ask you a question before I order. Is that okay?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I need you to help me with a word. You kind of say it. If we're thinking the same thing, we're trying to make a deal. We can come to a... Can you fill in the blank for me?
That's pretty good.
Should I do what now?
Help me out with this word.
Okay, what word is that?
30 seconds.
Fill in the blank for me here, okay?
Okay.
Okay. We're trying to have a conversation, and we're going to like the same thing, so we're going to come to a...
Conclusion.
No, it's kind of more we think the same thing. You and I, we're on the same page, we're on the same wavelength. We're gonna come to a...
Agreement.
Thank you.
10 seconds on the clock.
Way to go, Scott.
10 seconds on the clock.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Thank you. I was on the radio. Thank you very
That
much.
way to work. Scott in Gardendale, you got a Rick and Bubba love package coming to you, too, from American Classics. We're going to put you on hold.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
All right, we'll come back. Well done. 3 winners in a row.
Wow. I don't think we've ever had that.
3 winners, just bam, bam, bam.
Hey, I'll get bobbleheads, right?
Well, no, I'm just kidding. How about this? In the time we could get them bobbleheads, that they could build their own restaurant and already have their own drive-thru. And already go out of business. All right, we'll be back. 877-WE-BE-BIG, our number. You're listening to and watching The Rick and Bubba Show.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back. 12 minutes to the top.
Ricky's door.
They didn't want to talk to young Rick no more.
When they saw his mama,
He's the one they wanted to sign. She was a raw-boned woman raised on the farm, had fair bright tattooed on her forearm.
She was meaner than hell.
As we get back, a little look around the wacky world. A little look around the wacky world. Here we go. Look around the wacky. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's making me crazy. It's making me crazy. Yeah. Every time I look around. That wacky wow. Every time I look around. I feel good.
Rick, Dateline Purchase, New York. Vietnam vet Jerry Kelly isn't taking an anti-war protest sitting down. As a matter of fact, Kelly ran onto the court with an American flag at the Manhattanville College women's basketball game. The counter-protest occurred yesterday afternoon in a game against Stevens Tech, an upstate New York school. As she had done all season, Manhattanville senior Tony Smith turned away from the flag during the national anthem.
Oh, come on.
Kelly went onto the court with his flag just after tip-off. He says the player's anti-war protest is a disgrace to herself and to the flag. Kelly was ejected from the game. No comment from Smith after the ball game. You gonna turn and look the other way, huh? You know, that's just hilarious to me. What a nut.
Is she from around here?
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, is she American? What is the deal here?
You know, in America, playing, we're, probably one of the very few places that you could go to school, get the kind of education she's going to get, probably on a scholarship, off the taxpayers' dollars. but yet she is not going to look at that flag that put her there. That's okay.
Let me just say this.
We fought war so you can have that right. I just think your timing was terrible.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
That ain't free speech.
Well, here's what I think, though, on this is, you ever had somebody with you, and you see this happen a lot, they don't like somebody for good reasons, okay?
Right.
Like, let's say somebody, stole something off their desk that was theirs, and they didn't like the person, but they never, ever said anything about it, okay?
Right.
All right, well, they're mad about it, and they're boiling about it. Well, all of a sudden, that person's walking down the hall and sees the person coming, and the person says something to them to the effect of, hey, man, did you have a nice weekend? And they dog the person. What do you mean talking to me? And you go, I know you were upset with this person. I don't think this is the time that you've picked to really get on them. It makes you look like you have no credibility.
Time and place.
Yeah.
Time and place.
Maybe you should have said something back when they stole that off your desk.
Right.
And I find a lot of people who are ready to protest America, you're using this conflict to do it. It's not a very good one. You don't really have a lot to go with. You're upset about what now? Why are you against? If you're going to have a war protest or protest something we're doing, this is probably just not a very good one.
Have you seen?
What are you hanging your hat on? Let's see. We're going in to overthrow an evil dictatorship that kills their own people. In
violation of about 8 UN resolutions.
Violation of about 8 new UN resolutions. They fund terrorists, that want to kill Americans. And to me, this is not the conflict that you really ought to be rising up with your big war protests. We've had some that might have been some good ones for you to question or ask about. I'm not sure this is the one.
Just very strange, that group, what they hang their hat on and what they don't. They're against America doing those kind of things, but they would be the first ones who are against a tax cut, too. You realize that. So they want America to take your money. They just don't want America to do anything anywhere in the country or the world with it. They're just all over the road in their position. You know what I mean? If you're totally anti-U.S., then you ought to be against paying any taxes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because you disagree with that administration, that government. You see what I'm saying? At least that's logical to me.
Well, yeah, you can't find any logic. I mean, America wants to go in and precisely go in and kill a regime of evil dictators that torture and kill their own people and kill anybody else they don't like. And could also be helping terrorists who have already killed Americans and will want to kill in the future. And don't forget this, also would just want to get a weapon together where they could kill people by the thousands. And we want to stop that. Well, I'm against that.
Sure. I'm
going to turn my back on the flag at the basketball game.
I'm a little shocked that we don't see more protest at basketball games. I mean, at football, you can't get on the field, but basketball, if you run down the steps, you're in there. You know what I mean? There's no way they can cover everybody.
Really? At basketball games, why don't you, protest something that has some merit, like the fact that basketball people don't play defense anymore.
Yeah, sure.
That would be a good protest. I'm upset with basketball because there's no defense anymore.
I would like to see a protest like at the NBA, bring back the zone. You know what I mean?
Something like that.
Let's say 1 quarter you can run like a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Something that's got some teeth to it.
Yeah.
I'm protesting that basketball games, the whole game doesn't matter except the last 2 minutes.
And how about a 5-point shot from halftime? From half court.
You hit one from half court.
We got the 3-point line and the 5-point line. You talk about the last seconds of the game, that would really make it exciting.
Sure.
If you knew you could put one up.
Sure.
If they fouled you, you got 5 foul shots.
Right.
You'd be shooting all night. Okay, here's number 3. Timeout. Okay.
There's so much more to protest at a basketball.
Oh, I know.
It's all about oil, Rick. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, Bubba made a great point on Friday. If it was about oil, why don't we just take all of Kuwait? Because
we're already there.
We're their military. We could take it over anytime we wanted to.
Yeah, just start shipping it out now.
And look, don't misunderstand me. I'm for that. I'm for taking over people's oil. I'm all about that. But unfortunately, that's not what this is about. We'll be back. See you tomorrow.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.